So we're getting ready for our menopausal ladies dressage evening, and Super Groom has arrived. Excellent. Super Groom's not competing tonight because she's got a house full of family, but she's competing at the next show, aren't you, Jess?
No, I'm not.
Yes,
She
you are.
thinks I am, but I'm not.
Yes, you are.
It might
Anyway,
take me till December.
Anyway, Jess has very kindly let Rachel ride my horse. So Rachel's riding
I've
Mazette
actually just
tonight.
come to check the tack, etc. is
Good. Okay. Yeah.
clean.
She's clean. I've just cleaned it.
Have you?
Yeah. It won't be up to standard. So Rachel's come to ride Mazette tonight. When did you last do a dressage competition?
Oh, I should think 20 years ago.
Excellent. Can you remember the test?
I did it at Wallington Hall. No,
How's your serpentine, Rachel?
I'm really crap. I'm going to be practicing it before I do it.
They're fiddling with her strength.
She's. Have you found a hairnet?
No, I've got to nick one off you.
Yes. Competitors. It's a little bit dark.
Straight on.
Straight on. Brody on first. He's a good boy.
That's one. No, don't do that. How tight?
In that hole, it's the only hole it'll go in. There you go. There you go. And then Mazette on. So this one's the usurper because she's definitely not menopausal. She's too young, but she's joining the crew.
Yes, I can't wait for the promise of champagne afterwards.
Absolutely. Well, when I say champagne, it's its poor relation.
Very exciting. Well,
So-
you come to my rescue
But why have I come to your rescue?
because silly old me left me house and I forgot my girth. So,
Well, you won't. Don't thank me yet. It might not
no,
fit.
that's true. That's true. Oh my god, what am I doing here? That's awful.
No, that's all right.
I always tie it up the other
Okay, we're all. So Rachel's on her way down to the warm up. How are you feeling, Rachel? You what?
Oh, your pants.
Good there. Yeah? Change the rein. Well done. That's a nice trot. Think of that rhythm. Good. So this is the other menopausal woman, Charlotte, on Crunchy. We've got our own little group, and that's Rachel on Mazette. And there's Christine on Monza. So Christine and I used to live together at Palgrave when we were working with Ruth McMullen and obviously working alongside Pippa Funnell. So we all lived at Palgrave. And yeah, we had a good time, didn't we, Christine?
Oh, we did that.
We've also got Charlotte Cooper riding in. Charlotte's like Lucy. She's not menopausal, she's too young. But she's on Donnie, her new one. A young one. He's looking very smart. Monza's got a very flashy trot. There's Rachel. Rachel and Mazette. Rachel's not done a dressage test for about 20 years and she's quite nervous. Mazette looks quite excited. So Rachel's about to go in to do her test. She's not done a dressage test for 20 years, as she said. And I don't think Mazette's ever done a dressage test. So let's see how they get on. Think round. So at this point, it becomes quite apparent that Mazette is a little bit confused about what's going on. There's no show jumps and he's not really paying attention. And Rachel probably is trying to be too sympathetic and not asking enough of him. So she's not quite got him round enough. He's not really paying attention. She's riding an accurate test and she's doing a good job, but unfortunately he worked really well outside, and when he went in he just didn't quite play ball enough to get the mark they deserved, really. Parts of it were good, and if you notice in the free rein long walk, he just seems to be looking at me videoing him, which is quite sweet, but not quite so fun for Rachel. That's good. That's it. Keep the left bend, Rachel. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. And trot, trot, trot. Don't forget to walk. Mazette, don't look at us. It's very naughty. Good girl, well done. That was good. That's nice. Go. Yeah. Well done. Here goes Monson and Christine. So when Christine and Charlotte went in, I was going to get Brody into tacking him up. So I haven't seen this test, so I'm literally going to talk my way through it. So bear with me. Monza's got a very good trot. It's nice and elevated. All I know is that he went in and he was very spooky. That's looking quite a nice trot. I think sometimes with the horses like this that are really elevated, it can be a bit manufactured. I'm not sure I'm explaining it very well, but if their natural trot is like that, it's lovely, but it can soon all fall apart a bit. But now this looks all right. I would say that having seen Christine working outside, she kept a better rhythm, but she's gone in there and probably attacked it a bit and is a bit too quick. Yeah, I would say she just would, if she slowed down the rhythm a bit, it would be better. Yeah, definitely a little bit quick for his rhythm and for his movement. So for me, his trot is really elevated, and when he goes into canter, it needs to be longer, not quicker, but longer. But she looks like she's doing a good job. He looks a bit on his toes. Or a little bit hurried walk. I know that he was very spooky because that's what they said. And looking at it, he looks tense. He looks a bit tense. Well, he looks tense now. I think she's doing actually a very good job at keeping him calm. Probably felt like he was about to explode. Yeah. Yeah, it looks quite jerky and excitable, I would say. Well, it's a good job she didn't eat her curly fries before this test, because they could have been going back up. Well, good job. So now we've got Charlotte, and I've literally never seen this horse perform, so bear with me. Charlotte may never speak to me again. I'm just watching and seeing. I did see him work outside briefly, and I thought, what a lovely horse he looked. What a nice rhythm she kept, and I thought this would actually be a test to beat. But he looks a little bit stilted maybe. This is how Brody starts off his work, actually, so I can sympathise. Brody can sometimes be a bit stilted and short in his trot. Funny enough, I can only think that he got a little bit tense because outside in the warm-up arena, the little bit I saw, I thought how lovely and relaxed he looked. But I suspect he went in there and just tensed up a little bit. Looks like he's relaxing into it a little bit more. Again, I'm watching on my phone. It's not the best way of looking at it, but I'm thinking I'd quite like a little bit of a slower rhythm. Yeah, he definitely must be a little bit tense because outside all of Charlotte's transitions looked really smooth and lovely. And I thought how accurate he looked outside. So watching this now, if he'd have performed how he did outside, it wouldn't have been like this. I'm not sure how old Charlotte's horse is, but I know he's done very little competing, so I suspect he just got a little bit tense. That looks quite nice. Just take his nose out a bit more. Coming up to the end now. Very good.
Now we have Justine warming up, ready for her dressage. How are we feeling? Yeah. Is he feeling happy? He's looking beautiful. Do you think the groom needs to get the socks polished white to match the jodhpurs? Well, everyone else is talking about their disgraceful performances. So, Brody, it's over to you, boy. Help. Sneak around here. Little canter left.
Hello. You're in the warm-up. Oh. Look at that big peachy bottom. And Brody's. Sorry, that was too tempting, Justin.
Very nice.
So I'm just about to go in for my first test, prelim 18, and he was very well behaved this evening. Worked him well. It was very cold, so looks quite reasonably straight down the centre line. So he's just tipping his head to the right, and I would say that's because I'm just fiddling with my hands a little bit. I need to carry my hands and keep them stiller. It's a nice trot. Let's see that nose going to the right. Stop it, Justine. That looks a nice trot. It's got a nice swing in his tail. Not too carrying himself well. My left hand does move rather a lot. And the thing is, if you see, I'm probably carrying it a little bit higher than the right. And I think that's because I'm trying not to move it. I'm thinking to myself, look, I'm carrying my hand, it's not moving, but I think I'm secretly kidding myself. I need to keep it in line with my right hand. Yeah, a little bit of a hoik there, I think. That was quite a nice canter. Just a little bit more up in front, maybe. He's very rideable, Brody. He's very, he lets you ride him, which is good. So you can ride an accurate test. And he's very level-headed on the whole. Not always, but certainly he's been very well behaved tonight. It's a good walk. He's taking his nose out a little bit more, so in the previous test I did, he took his head down, but he was drawing his nose in. But he took that out and definitely fiddling. Oh dear me. Could have been a smoother transition. Well, that's a nice trot. Oh, I like it. Yeah, not too bad. Been working on his transitions this week, and they've been a little bit improved, so that's good. But that was a nice canter. A little bit of that head tilt there again. I see down the centre line. Oh, maybe wavered off the centre line there. And the judge did give me a square halt, but I think he left a left hind a little bit. But no, very pleased with that.
Yay. I see how it is. Busted with the drink, Rachel. Come on, show us your medium. Show us your medium. Is that it? Sorry. Sorry, I'm not laughing, I'm just really cold. Yeah. I'm not laughing. It's not laughing. I'm on stop loss. I'm going to stop loss now. It looks very, very, very nice. Oh yes. Oh, dive bomb. Dive bombed again. I'm freezing my boobies off her, Justine. Gloves, please. This looks very nice though. What is it, novice 28? I'm going to say yes to that. Very good. This is how to learn a dressage test. So I'm going to film this test, and the others have decided to reside. Again, busted. Busted, Rachel. Look how warm it looks in there. So lovely and warm. Kiss me. So you can't see. Anyway. There we go. Is it you against you?
No.
Is it you against you?
I think it is.
Okay, cool. Well, good luck. The bell of joy is gone. Ding dong.
So, second test, novice 28, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, he worked in well. It's a little bit more technical, this test, than what he's done before, with some half 50 metre canter circles, a little bit of canter, sort of. When he was working in well. I have to say it was about 9:30 by now at night, and I just felt he was slightly. It was definitely telling me it was ready for his bedtime. But this looks quite nice. Yeah, nice swing in his tail. Just a little bit of fiddly going into there. It wasn't a very smooth transition. There's that little head tilt. Nice canter circle. He just felt a little bit unsteady in the contact in this test. But again, it just felt like he was just gone off the boil. He was just a little tired. And quite frankly, I don't blame him. So here we have the half 50-metre circle returning to the track just before the corner marker. So you're in a tiny bit of canter, maybe a stride, a suggestion of. So I was quite pleased with that movement. Serpentine. I quite like that. He's a very handsome boy. I'm biased. That was smoother. Could just flow into it maybe a little bit more. I like this. He got good marks. The judge really liked him. And yeah, he was good. He was a good boy. That looks quite nice. Slightly running downhill. A little bit. Oh yes, we broke into trot early there. I just couldn't maintain that sort of suggestion of the canter. But in all fairness, really only practiced this test the day before, so I'm meant to be showing a few medium strides. It's not great. They're there. They're coming. It's a work in progress. Yeah, he just felt like he was getting a bit tired and a bit inconsistent in the contact. Nice walk, but he did feel like he wanted to stop and itch. And I was having to just niggle him along a little bit. And actually when you, if we see at the end, when I've done my halt salute, he does stop and have an itch. We're just going down the centre line. To a halt. Oh, it was a nice halt. It was just wide behind. Very wide behind.
Very good. Oh, good boy, Brody. Well done, Dusty. And actually, she does have someone else to compete against, so that's good. Oh, boot troubles. Right, let's. Oh, are you all right? I wanted to do that for ages. Right, can we go home now?
Good boy.
Well done.
That was good. It was just a little bit unbalanced at times.
Have I got the flash on?
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
really bright.
well, no, he was a good boy.
No, he was
He was
brilliant.
very well
Oh, you
behaved.
look great.
Just a little bit unbalanced at times. But good.
I think you smashed it.
I don't think so.
You smashed it. Smashed it.
Thank you very much.
That's okay. Don't have to thank me. Just excuse the. You won't be thanking me when you hear the
Commentary.
few comments that I've made. Okay.
Okay, so late, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Charlotte, you came fifth.
Yay! Woo!
I can't really twos to twos. Christine and Rachel, you both get to qualify for the second round.
Is that
And Brody won.
Yay!
Cheers, girls.
Cheers.
I haven't read the comments because I haven't got my glasses on.
Aw.
Would you like me to read them for you? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't wear glasses.
think-
Lucy, how'd you get on?
I do alright.
She got sixth 65%. He went very well.
Okay, you got some opening of the mouth, otherwise higher.
Yeah.
For that score on your contact.
Oh, yeah.
You get a special one for contact in proper dressage.
Oh my God.
Lovely, lovely horse and rider
Did we all
combination.
all allowed to go to the second round,
Lots
are
to
we?
like.
Not me.
Some very correct
that is
moments or
hilarious.
movements,
Got the second
and
one.
just a nice horse! Exclamation mark!
Lovely
Exclamation mark!
horse.
Well ridden test.
Yay!
7.5, 7.5, 6.5, 7.5, 7.5.
Brilliant. Well done. What do you get for your free walk?
I don't know. God, I don't know. I can't read that.
I got obedient
Oh, an
cat
8.
did
Same.
you?
I got an 8. See, the only 8 that I got.
Well, that was good. It was a nice walk.
Well done.
I got no 8s. I've been. Oh, hold on. The walk. Medium. Oh, no, where's that walk?
Did you get
That walk. Where's that walk?
I don't know. It's a literature.
Okay. Okay. Change rein in the
75. Wow.
Is that good?
75. Yeah.
long rein. Long rein. What do you reckon I got on my long rein?
Horse, naughty horse. Lovely
five.
horse.
No,
I didn't get naughty horse.
5.5.
Wow.
He spent the entire walk looking at
Looking
us.
at Justin, going, Mum, what am I doing? Justin, help yourself to some of this.
Well done. Well done, everybody. Yay.
We got the test right.
Yeah.
So a very successful evening, but the main thing is we had a lot of fun. So if you like what you see, give me a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and tell me what you want to see next. Thanks a lot. Bye.